Hi, and welcome to a community assessment of Wilmington, North Carolina. This is presented by Sarah Caudle, Tiffany Hiller, Jamie Holland, and Casey Sneary. To perform this community assessment of Wilmington, North Carolina, a windshield survey was completed. A group member drove through the city and observed the following: housing conditions, availability of health resources, including physicians' offices, hospitals, and grocery stores, roads, sidewalks, and parks, transportation routes, and public spaces, including libraries, schools, restaurants, and businesses. In addition, a secondary analysis was performed to learn more about the area utilizing several sources, including citydata.com, the NC Center for State Health Statistics, and bestplaces.net. Finally, a visit to the health department was made to determine the top health and safety concerns in Wilmington. HIV and STD testing, diabetes education, biker and pedestrian safety, and emergency preparedness were among the top of the list. Wilmington is geographically located in the southeastern tip of North Carolina, bordered by the Atlantic Ocean, Intracoastal Waterway, and the Cape Fear River. Major thoroughfares include Interstate 40 and Highway 132. Most residents drive personal vehicles, though city buses are available and run on set schedules. Some residents ride motor scooters and bicycles, which has become a public safety concern. Downtown Wilmington contains homes dating back to the 1770s. Most are made of wood and brick and are painted in pastel colors with white trim. Homes in the middle of town were built between 1920 and 2000. They contain central heating and air as well as modern plumbing. The beaches of Wilmington contain houses built on pilings. They are well kept with colorful paint and decorative landscaping. Wilmington has 4 main parks, which contain play areas for children and walking paths. The county health department is located in the middle of town. Grocery, clothing, and home goods stores are found in abundance and within close proximity to each neighborhood. And the city is kept fairly clean, though some areas of downtown can be cluttered with trash, abandoned vehicles, and unwanted items. The inner city near downtown is mainly populated by African Americans and Hispanics, while areas outside downtown are multiracial. There is a wide variety of places to worship, including Catholic, Presbyterian, Baptist, Lutheran, and Methodist churches. Yard signs and posters are scattered throughout town to promote local politicians. Most signage is for candidates running for NC Justice of the Supreme Court. Data obtained from bestplaces.net provided secondary information on population and income. Wilmington has approximately 107,000 residents, with an average cost of living that is 0.2% higher than the U.S. average. The median family income is nearly $58,000 per year. The major language spoken in Wilmington is English, followed by Spanish as second, and nearly 50% of the population affiliates themselves with a religious group. 75% of the population are white, followed by Black, Hispanic, Asian, and Native American, respectively. Taking a closer look at the environment and health in Wilmington in the community, Wilmington surpasses the national average on violent and property crimes. Wilmington is ranked 68 out of 100 on violent crime. The lower the number, the better in this case. Violent crime is composed of 4 offenses: murder and non-negligent manslaughter, foreseeable rape, robbery, and aggravated assault. The U.S. average is 41.4. Wilmington ranks 67 out of 100 on property crime. Property crimes include the offenses of burglary, larceny, theft, motor vehicle theft, and arson. The U.S. average is 43.5. Air quality in Wilmington is 93 on a scale out of 100. In this case, the higher the number, the better. This is based on ozone alert days and number of pollutants in the air as reported by the EPA. Water quality in Wilmington is 67 on a scale of 100. Again, the higher the number, the better. The EPA has a complex method of measuring watershed quality using 15 different indicators. The unemployment rate of Wilmington is 5.3% compared to the U.S. unemployment rate of 6.3%. Future job growth over the next 10 years is predicted to be 40.50%. The largest employers in the area include New Hanover Regional Medical Center, New Hanover County School System, UNCW and Cape Fear Community College, PPD, Corning, GE, and the Verizon Wireless Call Center. Analysis of the health resources and concerns for the area revealed that Wilmington has 350 physicians per 100,000 residents. The U.S. average is 261. Additionally, two main hospitals are New Hanover Regional Medical Center and Cape Fear Orthopedic Hospital. 7 behavioral health centers, one located next to New Hanover Regional Medical Center. There are approximately 10 urgent care centers and 8 substance abuse centers. According to the North Carolina Center for State Health Statistics, the top 10 leading causes of death in New Hanover County include diseases of the heart, cancer, chronic lower respiratory diseases, unintentional injuries, cerebrovascular disease, diabetes mellitus, suicide, Alzheimer's disease, chronic liver disease and cirrhosis, nephritis, nephrotic syndrome, and nephrosis. Based on our analysis, we have identified 4 areas of community concern. A primary concern for the Wilmington community is pedestrian safety. Due to the high population of college students and the influx of summer tourism, there is an increased risk for pedestrians traveling throughout the city, especially along the beaches. Based on 2011 reports, Wilmington experienced 9 fatalities due to accidents. 2 of those were caused by drunk drivers. Community nursing interventions for this community concern are providing education for at-risk populations on pedestrian safety. Those populations include school-aged children and college students. Another primary concern for the community is STD prevention. Information from the the New Hanover County Health Department reports that the top 3 communicable diseases in the area are chlamydia, gonorrhea, and urethritis. Further, a UNCW study found 1 in 4 New Hanover County teens had sex by the time they reached 8th grade. The New Hanover County Health Department provides exams, counseling, testing and treatments, referrals, and prevention about sexually transmitted diseases every Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 3:15 p.m. Condoms are offered free of charge on a walk-in basis during normal business hours. Community nursing interventions for this concern, including educating at-risk populations on safe sex practices. This population includes students school age through college. The next area of concern is emergency preparedness. Due to its coastal location, the Wilmington coastline experiences several weather-related emergencies per year. According to citydata.com, the number of national disasters in New Hanover County is 15, which is greater than the U.S. average of 12. Tornadoes, hurricanes, floods, lightning strikes, snow and ice storms have caused power outages, property damage, environmental destruction, and interruptions in food and water supplies. Severe weather guides and evacuation routes are available on the New Hanover County website. Community nursing interventions for this concern include community education for creating emergency kits and knowing evacuation routes. North Carolina is ranked 13th in the U.S. for adult diabetes prevalence, and diabetes is the 6th leading cause of death in New Hanover County. This is higher than many other urban areas in North Carolina, according to the NC Center for State Health Statistics. Adults at risk rose from 38% to 41%, which is higher than the NC average, and studies show adults taking diabetes education courses have dropped from 55% to 52% in 2011. Community nursing interventions for this area of concern include providing education, screening, and treatment assistance to citizens with diabetes. Considering the various health concerns identified throughout our community assessment, we have highlighted several strengths of the community, which can help alleviate community-specific problems. These strengths are related to several primary community concerns, including diabetes, pedestrian safety, sexually transmitted diseases, and emergency preparedness. First, the community provides educational and assistance programs related to diabetes, pedestrian safety clinics, STD education, and screening. For example, the New Hanover County Health Department diabetes program was funded by the Office of Minority Health and Health Disparities in 2010 to increase awareness of the disease, reduce barriers to health care by providing health screening, referrals, and follow-up care, all in an effort to combat type 2 diabetes. The New Hanover County Health Department provides diabetic education, including glucose testing, acquiring supplies, signs and symptoms of hypo and hyperglycemia, diabetic foot care, and dietary planning. Second, as mentioned previously, Wilmington residents have an above-average access to physicians and facilities, with nearly 25% more physicians per population than the national average. There are abundant health resources through 2 local hospitals, clinics, health departments, and urgent care centers. Lastly, the community organizations are active within the community. Many health fairs are frequently held in the malls, parks, local convention center, and community festivals. Nurses, the American Red Cross, and the American Heart Association volunteer their time to educate the public on diabetes, STD, and several other health risks. In summary, following an extensive community assessment, including a windshield survey, secondary analysis, and meeting with the health department representative, community concerns and assets were identified. Areas of concern for the Wilmington community include pedestrian safety, STD prevention, emergency preparedness, and diabetes prevalence. While this community has areas of concern, it also has many positive aspects that could be utilized to alleviate these community risks. Namely, the Wilmington community has an abundant number of health practitioners and facilities, community education and assistance programs, and ample community volunteerism. Thank you for viewing this presentation. The following slide includes references used during this presentation.